Hello guys, welcome to Readist. In this video, we're gonna see another book written by Dale Carnegie. In the previous video, we saw about the how to stop worrying and start living with the same author, and this one also with the same author, but the name is How to Win Friends and Influence People. This book is more like a stuff to make a social connection among the peoples and how to be good at peoples, how to be a gregarious person you should be handling people with easily, and this might help for the people who are in the career like sales people or a CEO or more like a RJ or VG or maybe a politician, maybe entrepreneur, where in that case you will be handling many people around you, and you should be in the position to make them with a connection. You should make a connection with them very deeply, and you should be able to know what other people think and what other people feel. So that's the important thing. And he mentioned some of the criteria where we can identify how to make a good connection and how to do that. He simply said that. And first one is avoid three C's, which is don't criticize, don't complain, and don't complain and don't condemn, which is more like a this symbolizes like a weak person to you. Don't do that, guys. Which is means let me explain. You should not criticize about what happenings are about you and around your life. You should not criticize with anybody. You should not condemn other people, because whatever happened to you, it's not because of them, because of others. The thing, you should totally responsible yourself. You should take care of yourself, guys. You are the only person responsible to you, so you should not blame that or condemn that to another person, which is wrong thing. And also don't criticize others. If somebody doing something, you should either be encourageous or at least be don't be criticizing. You should just be neutral. You don't have to be encourageous, you don't have to encourage others, but at least don't criticize them, which also affect their bonds and their trust with you, guys. So be careful on that. And the second one goes like give honest sincere appreciation. People loves compliments. If you go outside and give somebody a compliment, no matter what their sex is, but if you give a compliment, it literally made their day out, guys. No matter how hectic the day was for them, but eventually it will get better, guys. So do that thing which make the people, at least for one day, they will be have a great days, guys. One small positive event on that day will make whole day as a very positive day, which is bring them a lot of happiness. So do have appreciation, not only to the unknown strangers, guys, even to the known person to you, even the people around your circles. You can give appreciation daily to them, because sometimes we take granted them, sometimes we take granted for them, and that's we don't you know take so much action for them. Why should I do that? So that's the wrong thing, guys. You should do appreciate others, which is a healthy way and which also affects you in a positive manner. Another one is arouse in the other person want eager, which is means you should be make other person wants you, like you should be a part what others is missing. You should fill that part, guys. So in order to do that, you need to understand their emotions and feelings very much, to the level you can caught their feelings just by looking their eyes. You should show empathy also. So it's a kind of an trick, guys. You will get along when you start to go out and meeting new people and socializing. It will help you on the long run, guys. The another thing is become genuinely interested in other people, which is sometimes we don't do that. For example, if you met a person and we have a conversation for 2 to 3 minutes, guys, you would be lost by fourth minute, because you feel a little bit boring. Even the person you are talking with must be maybe a known person to you, maybe talking an interesting topic which you like the most, but sometimes we lose them. We just lose interest in them. We just lose the connection midway, and without mindfulness. We should like wandering there by just simply standing and hearing them, but our whole mind is focusing on something else. So which is not a good thing, guys. You should avoid that too. And fifth one is smiling, guys. So that's the only thing that separates us from other creatures, which is smiling. A small smile make a day. This is also comes under the complimented way. Like this is also makes a person maybe a day. So do smile, guys. And another one is remembering the person's name is actually a great thing, guys. If you go out, not only it's a gentle fact, people love their names in any language. That's the most sexiest word they can hear around the globe. Whatever the language is, the only thing they can love to hear is their name. So they won't tell you, guys. It's more like a psychological technique. So you should use their name by calling them with their name. So that will make you as that will put them you as a more trustable guy, and he is not here for nothing, and he is not interested at all, but he is showing his interest. He is somehow intellectual man, even they thought like that. So do call the person's name, which is encourages them to talk to you the most, because no one ever did that. So eventually you will become one of the interested person to them. So have that thought in your mind, guys. Then be a very good listener, guys. Listening also is a skill, bloody skill, guys. Not only speaking, listening also bloody skill, because we miss out sometimes. We would like day wandering or pondering, or just be sitting there like a fucking statue stifled in a single place, but our mind is wandering upon on something else, on some other idea, which is totally bullshit, guys. So you should be able to sit there with the full minds on, ears on, and listen to other people, because they are taking your effect. They are taking their effect. They are putting you as the important person in their life and sharing their stories, especially when it come to a personal relationship. Like if a guy and a girl is meeting together and the girl is sharing something interesting to her, but it might not interested to you, but you should show interested, guy. That's what Dale Carnegie has showcased in his book. I'm saying is the whole book's meaning, guys. I'm not picking out any particular stories, because there are a hell lot of stories out there in this book. So I'm just picking out here and there, and just showing out the total nutshell of that book. So it's a really interested book, guys. You should definitely buy it. And the last part is the only way to get out of argument is to avoid it. That's an important thing, guys. You should not end up in a stage where you get like arguing with others. That's a very bad thing, guys. So it will damage your reputation, even no matter how positive your argument, how well you are doing your arguing your point. That's not a matter, but arguing itself which puts you down somewhere else. So it's better to avoid it, guys, because to win, when when you argue with somebody, only one can win, guys. When you don't, both of them can win. This is what my ideology is. So if you ever in a situation when you want to argue to somebody, or you want to prove something else, but don't do it, guys. I would say simply don't do it, because it will ruin your reputation. And before that, and we would say, I can conclude like this, guys, because in order to know more about people, you should spend your time around people. Simple as that. Because as Aristotle said, what you do repeatedly, you become that. So focus on the thing what you want to do daily. What you want to get better at something, do that thing very often, guys. I would say daily. If possible, do it very often, not occasionally. Just do it. Just make a time for it and just kill it, guys. You can do that. So this is what he said, and also lastly he concluded his book like, be as have a very friendly manner, like have surround yourself with a friendly aura, where everyone feels like you are a friendly guy. You are a nicest person, and you can better to be it's very better to spend time with you. It will be very warm while people are around with you. So that's what people think while being around with you. So just project that idea in front of everyone, because it's a trick, guys. Like, there is one fact that when a brain, if you want to want to become a something, but you are not right now, just pretend to be that thing, guys. If you want like a richest man, just pretend to be a richest man. Like, I have a lot of time. I'm just focusing on my passion. I'm just allocating the funds, the finance. It will eventually put the brain as the real thing. Okay, he's a real person, so let's me figure it out. What to do? Okay, I'll just figure it out. What's the best thing we can improve the skill, and we can make hell out of money. So that's how the brain works, and you should rewire the brain regarding this, guys. If you want to good at people, you should go and get meeting people as many as possible with very short time frame, like as soon as possible. So this is what I conclude with this Dale Carnegie book. It's a really great book, and I would recommend you to guys buy this one, and it's really worth to be in your bookshelf. So do get this one and enjoy this book, guys. And if you felt did I miss any point, or I haven't spoken even much more about this book, please let me know in this comment section. So if you like the video, give a thumbs up and do subscribe my channel Readist. Bye bye.